Apple is doing it again, selling you the same small box and calling it a revolution. The Mac Mini M5 might sound like a breakthrough on paper, but when you strip away the marketing noise, it starts to look like a familiar story, incremental upgrades dressed up as something far more dramatic. Apple wants you to believe this tiny machine is about to replace full-sized workstations, a palm-sized powerhouse, they say. But the reality is, we've heard this before. Every new chip is game-changing. Every generation is the future. And yet, for most users, the day-to-day experience barely shifts in any meaningful way. Yes, the M5 is built on a refined 3-nanometer processor. Yes, it's more efficient, but at this point, these improvements feel expected, not revolutionary. Then comes the so-called fusion architecture. It sounds impressive, almost futuristic, but in truth, Apple has been moving toward tightly integrated systems for years. This isn't some sudden leap, it's just a continuation of the same design philosophy. Packaging it as something groundbreaking feels more like clever branding than genuine innovation. The GPU boost is another heavily pushed talking point. A big jump in graphics performance sounds exciting, but let's be honest, who is the Mac Mini really for? Serious gamers are still not choosing macOS. High-end 3D professionals are still relying on dedicated workstations. So, while the numbers might look better, the actual audience that benefits from this upgrade remains limited. Apple's obsession with AI is also impossible to ignore. The company is clearly trying to position the Mac Mini M5 as the AI brain of your desk. But here's the problem. Most people don't need that level of local AI power yet. It feels like Apple is building for a future that hasn't fully arrived, while asking customers to pay more today for features they may never fully use. And speaking of paying more, the price increase is where things start to sting. The Mac Mini built its reputation on being affordable. That $599 starting point was one of its biggest strengths. Now, with the M5 expected to start around $699, Apple is slowly eroding the very identity that made this product popular. Add in the likely upselling for storage and memory, and suddenly that budget Mac doesn't feel so budget anymore. Even the design tells the same story, no real change. Apple redesigned the Mac Mini not long ago, and now they're sticking with it. While consistency is fine, it also signals a lack of ambition. If this is truly a revolution, why does it look the same? And yes, moving production to the United States sounds like a bold move. But let's not ignore the reality. It increases costs, and those costs are passed directly to the customer. So once again, the user ends up paying for Apple's strategic decisions. As for the release, it will likely arrive around WWDC 2026, with availability shortly after. And when it does, Apple will present it as the future of desktops. But whether it truly lives up to that promise is another question entirely. That's all for now. See you in the next one.